Hello. I have some stuff for you from the notebook. I just got 2 pages and I got a couple of dates at the end, but they're real warbly, so I'll give you the little caveat when I share the dates. But it's 2 pages, so let's go. They gave a title for this one. This is my guides. It's always my guides unless I say otherwise. The title of this one is called Birthing Pangs, like Pangs, Birthing Pangs. And I was like, oh, well, here we go. And I like felt it in my abdomen. I was like, what in the... Like, oh my gosh, it was really intense. So here we go. The time has come where the collective can see the desired outcomes, but it has largely forgotten, for the pangs of birthing this new reality are intense and coming one after another, like waves crashing into waves. Many are so focused on coming up for air, they have forgotten to ride the waves. You cannot anchor at this time, for there are too many moving parts. And then I saw all the timelines, expanding, collapsing. It's continuous and it's way more than it usually is. It's just so much. What served you as your anchor before has shifted. And they literally showed me, this is so funny, the Harry Potter staircase. They showed me somebody standing on the Harry Potter staircase going, I'm just safe if I stay here. And then it moves to over here. And then it moves to over here, and they can never get back because they've tried to anchor themselves in something that's moving. I just thought that was really interesting. In this season, you must learn to ride if you want to head. Oh no, if you want your head. In this season, you must learn to ride if you want your head to be above the water. The focus for many is on the labor pains, when the focus would be better suited for you to be on the reason the labor has come. You, as a collective, are rising up together, many voices in song erupting all over your planet in unity for a better world, a world of peace and understanding. Your human race is raising the vibration, which is in stark contrast to the few who desire power over love, who lead with their fear and not with their hearts. Your focus, in order to continue to rise, should not be on these few. These few, as they attempt to bathe you in their energy. This is what they are doing with their unrelenting and sweeping announcements. Not changes, announcements. They have no power to change when the many do not accept the terms. They have no power over you if you do not accept their reality as your own. That is their secret. Their only power lies in your thoughts, and their greatest fear is only you can choose those thoughts. We suggest instead you turn your focus to the unity around your planet and let each individual come to terms with their choices on their own, at their own pace. For loving others where they are, instead of where we think they should be, is the greatest love of all. So good. You find yourselves now in the storm you were told would happen. Hunker down. Hunker. That's how you know it's not for me. Hunker. The words from the guides. I love it. Whew. Hunker down. Focus on self. Self-healing. Learning to love yourself. Learning to believe in yourself. Learning to care for yourself. Now is the time to shed your shadows, for they are making the noise of the storm more pronounced. Cocoon yourself in love and healing to the best of your ability and allow the transformation. Just allow. For what is waiting for you on the other side of this storm will happily surprise even the most tapped-in individuals. Your world is in labor. A new understanding is about to be birthed. Y'all, we in labor, y'all. That's why it hurts. That's so crazy. And I just keep seeing this card. Let me pause it. I'm going to show you the tarot card that it's like permanently etched in my brain. Hold on a second. This one. They won't let me let this image go away until I show you. It's literally the Empress. So for us purple hearts, that sounds pretty good. This is what I keep seeing. We are birthing a new world. And this is not the 5D. That's not happening yet, right? We have years to go for ascension. Like, we're in the ascension process, but years to go before it pops, splits. This is what I see. All right, all right, all right. I love that it's called the Empress as well. Okay, so a new understanding is about to be birthed. Okay, so I asked if there were dates, and they said yes, and I've gotten a couple of dates on my own. I wasn't trying to channel like for the wild, and just for myself, for my own understanding. And these dates are real warbly, right? Real like time is a weird soup, and so they can still be like moved, because this is all of this that's happening is all based on free will. The timing is free will of the planet. It's us linking arms and rising up together out of love and desire for peace, not anger and fear, but linking arms together out of love and desire for peace to move forward, right? So it takes as long as it takes, but with the momentum that we have right now, the way the energy is going, they said as of right now, and if this changes, I will do another video. Right now, these are the dates. February, all of February, until like the last couple of days. The last couple of days of February aren't included in this for some reason. But the rest of February, up and down energy, big waves, chaotic energy, clashing. Like I literally hear clashing in my clairaudience, clashing. Lessons for those who need them. And some of those lessons are staying in our light despite the story being told. So some of those lessons are for us, the anchors of the light, to learn how to stay in our light despite the story being told around us, okay? Aligned action to help others, not out of fear, but love. Because many of you have also asked, well, like, can I protest? Like, is that lowering my vibe? Like, what's going on there? It depends on your motivation behind what you're wanting to do, right? Whatever it is you're wanting to do to help. If you are doing it out of love and the idea of unity, then 1000% go for it, right? That's aligned action. If you are doing it out of fear or anger, heal the fear, heal the anger, and then go back and say, do I still want to do this thing? Because it's so very possible, yes, that's aligned action, but if you do that aligned action out of fear or anger, you're just adding to the overall collective like vibration of fear and anger, and you're actually like bringing everything down instead of what you're intending to do, which is rise everything up. So make sure that whatever actions you're doing, if you want to protest, if you want to march, if you want to, whatever you want to do out of love, because that's how we combat what's going on, not out of anger, not out of fear. We got to heal that within ourselves first. Okay. And I just dropped 2 new blog posts. Link is in the bio, how to clear your shadows and how to shift your limiting beliefs. They're both there. You ain't got no excuses now because you have the template on how to do it. You can also book me. I also have workbooks that I recommend on my website. There's so many ways. Okay. March of this year, 2025, springtime. Birds chirping, flowers blooming. Like that's what I'm seeing for March. It's a drastic change. It's like the last couple of days of February are starting to go, wait a minute. And then you start to see the sun come out. And then March, springtime, birds chirping, flowers blooming. These dates, my guides said it again, the dates are based on free will, but they're really roughly around here. So the dates are not definitely, like they're not promised, but they are very, very likely, but they can still, they're a little warbly, so it just depends. March 1st, around there, may not be exact, but around March 1st, a collective, meaning worldwide, idea to bring all we know together. We know all the individual pieces, and then all of a sudden we're going to go, oh my God, and this is how it goes together, roughly around then. March 8th, roughly, an announcement never made before. Those tapped in will see clearly the 3 towers that must fall. And then this is the wackadoo. I know it doesn't make sense, but spirit doesn't make sense sometimes. This is not logic. So if this video is not for you, that's totally cool. Emergency government in the States, like start March 8th, around there, emergency government in the States for roughly 2 weeks or so. And it's like a council, that's not the right word, but it's like, for lack of a better term, a council leads this like emergency government, and it's not just one person. It's like people come together and it's like a round table almost. I actually see like an oval table somewhere. And then March 20th to 21st, listen, the lotus rises to her intended place. Big government mess. And then I heard in my brain, it's hard work, but it's good work. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Love ya.